Now with a little trip by Cook. Play goes on, and Salah scores!
From the dusty pitches of rural Egypt to the gleaming villas overlooking the Mediterranean, Mohamed Salah stands among the wealthiest and most admired athletes alive. Today, we'll peek beyond his trophies into his luxurious life as a billionaire. Salah's rise to millionaire status was not just built on his extraordinary performances for clubs like Liverpool and the Egyptian national team. It was the result of consistency, patience, and a sharp sense of purpose. By 2025, reports estimate his wealth to be between $90 and $146 million.
Great team, but I'm assigned because I think we have a chance to win another trophies. And
that range may vary depending on his contracts, endorsements, and investments, but one thing remains clear. Salah has built a financial empire that rivals his success on the pitch. His primary income source has long been his football contract, earning him around $35 million annually from salary and prize money.
South bottom corner with a blob. New season.
Yet what makes Salah's wealth even more impressive is how he diversified it through global endorsement deals with brands like Adidas, Pepsi, Vodafone, Audi, DHL, and Oppo. These partnerships collectively bring in millions each year, with his calm charm and clean image making him one of the most marketable athletes on the planet.
this one, first time I saw it was last week.
His influence extends far beyond the football field. With over 60 million followers across his social media platforms, Salah is not just a player, he is a global brand. Every post, every image, and every glimpse into his life carries a subtle power that brands want to align with. When he signs a deal, it is not just a commercial move, it is a cultural connection. The Egyptian king represents more than sport. He represents aspiration, faith, and possibility, especially for millions of young people across Africa and the Middle East who see their own dreams reflected in his success. But behind all that wealth and recognition lies a lifestyle built on moderation and mindfulness. Salah's choice of homes perfectly illustrates this balance. He owns a beautiful mansion in his hometown of Nagreg, Egypt, a place he still visits regularly. During the global pandemic, he even spent time there in quarantine, a reminder of how deeply connected he remains to his roots. Beyond Egypt, Salah has made smart real estate investments in the United Kingdom and Turkey. One of his most striking properties is his villa in Gundogan, Bodrum, a coastal paradise overlooking the Aegean Sea. Valued at around $10 million, the property includes vast landscaped gardens, 2 private swimming pools, and an open view of the turquoise water stretching into the horizon. It is elegant but not flashy, serene but full of life, a reflection of the man himself.
Salah stays.
Well, Mo, first of all, thank you for allowing us to visit you during your holiday.
In Liverpool, where Salah became a legend, he lives in a quiet suburban neighborhood. It is modest compared to the homes of many global athletes, but it represents what he values most: privacy and family. There are no excessive parties, no wild displays of extravagance. For Salah, home is where peace lives. It is where his wife Magi and their 2 daughters, Maka and Kayan, can live away from the chaos of public attention. The contrast between his humble domestic life and his global fame is one of the reasons fans feel such a strong connection to him. He represents the idea that success does not have to change your essence. Still, Salah does have a taste for fine things, and that includes his stunning car collection. His garage reflects a man who enjoys precision, power, and design. Among his most prized vehicles is the Porsche 911 Turbo, a masterpiece of engineering that can hit 100 kilometers per hour in under 3 seconds. There is also the Lamborghini Aventador, a show of raw power that mirrors his own explosive energy on the pitch. Its deep engine roar, sleek design, and stunning performance make it one of his most eye-catching cars, valued at over $300,000. The Ferrari F8 Tributo is another in his fleet, a car known for balance and control, much like Salah's game itself. He also owns a Bentley Continental GT, a statement of sophistication and quiet luxury, as well as a Mercedes-Benz AMG GLE Coupe, which combines sportiness with practicality, perfect for his family's travels. Subscribing is free, but being a fake fan, that'll cost you. Hit that subscribe button. Now let's get back in. What stands out about Salah's collection is that it never feels excessive. Each car seems to reflect a part of his personality rather than serve as a display of wealth. He is a man who values precision, design, and purpose, much like the way he plays on the field. His choices reveal a clear pattern of taste over showmanship. Every vehicle in his collection has a reason to be there, and that subtle restraint sets him apart from the typical image of celebrity extravagance. Salah has often been described by those close to him as someone who loves comfort but dislikes unnecessary attention. He enjoys the quiet satisfaction of knowing he owns something built with craftsmanship rather than the thrill of being seen in it. That same attitude applies to the way he carries himself off the pitch. There is a quiet confidence about him that doesn't rely on appearances to make a statement. Friends and teammates who have spoken about Salah often mention his focus and discipline. They describe him as meticulous in every sense, from his training routines to his personal habits. He wakes early, eats clean, and follows a structured daily schedule that leaves little room for distraction. Even his leisure activities are measured and deliberate. That discipline extends beyond football. Salah's approach to life is shaped by an appreciation for balance. He indulges in luxury when it brings joy or peace, but never simply for the sake of display. His success has made him wealthy, but his values keep him grounded. Despite being one of the most recognizable athletes in the world, Salah lives with a simplicity that feels refreshing. He married his childhood sweetheart Magi in 2013, long before his fame reached its peak. Their relationship is built on mutual respect and shared roots, reminding everyone that beneath the global fame, he remains deeply connected to the values that shaped him. Their relationship is grounded in quiet respect and shared faith. Magi is a biotechnologist and maintains a private life, rarely appearing in the media. Together, they are raising two daughters who have become familiar faces to football fans during celebrations at Anfield. Makkah, their first daughter, was named after the holy city of Mecca, a symbol of their strong Islamic faith. Kiyan, the younger of the two, was born in 2020 and often appears in the family's low-key moments shared online. Salah's faith is the center of his existence. Before every match, he prays. After every goal, he kneels in gratitude, performing the sujud, a gesture that has become one of the most recognized celebrations in football. For him, success is never detached from humility. He has often said that his faith keeps him grounded, reminding him of who he is and where he came from. That faith also fuels his deep sense of responsibility toward others, particularly those who share his background and struggles.
وبحب الدراسة ومشاركته بالحلوة يعني بكل شيء. بس عنده إنه الخجل.
Through his foundation, Salah has transformed his wealth into impact. The Salah Foundation funds schools, hospitals, and housing projects in Egypt. He has financed clean water initiatives, supported children's education, and donated ambulances to local medical centers. In his hometown, he is not just a hero, but a benefactor whose generosity has touched thousands. When floods, illnesses, or social crises strike, Salah's name often appears quietly in donation lists. He does not advertise his philanthropy, but those who know him say his giving is constant and sincere. During the COVID-19 pandemic, he donated food, medical supplies, and emergency relief to those affected, setting an example of leadership beyond sport. One of his most notable charitable acts was funding a new school for girls in Negrig.
Welcome, boys, on the X. Microphone's right underneath your nose, yeah? You nervous?
A little bit.
We're just going to get a little get to know you and that. These three, best in Europe.
An initiative that challenged cultural barriers and opened opportunities for education in rural communities. He also donates monthly allowances to families in need, helping to ease financial burdens for those with limited means. His philanthropy reflects not just generosity, but empathy, the understanding that success means little if it is not shared. Outside of football and charity, Salah has built a business portfolio that ensures his wealth continues to grow. He has invested in real estate across Europe and has launched property ventures in the UK under his own company. His investments focus on stability and growth rather than glamour. He also plays a key role as a brand ambassador for companies in the Middle East and Africa, where his influence is unmatched. These ventures align with his personal image: smart, reliable, and approachable. Yet even with the millions, the cars, and the global fame, what defines Salah most is balance. He enjoys playing video games, watching comedy shows, and spending time with his family away from the spotlight. He still loves simple Egyptian dishes like kashari, the popular mix of rice, lentils, and pasta that connects him to his cultural roots. His life shows that you can embrace success without losing touch with who you are. He chooses to live quietly, often declining public appearances outside of his professional commitments. His social media presence, though massive, is carefully curated to reflect positivity and gratitude rather than extravagance. The beauty of Salah's lifestyle is that it mirrors his playing style. Disciplined, efficient, and deeply human, he may fly on private jets and drive cars that turn heads, but he never flaunts them. Instead, he gives the impression of someone who values peace over power and contentment over chaos. His humility is not a performance, it is his foundation. Salah's story is not just about football or wealth, it is about how to handle success without letting it define you. He is proof that you can be at the top of the world and still carry the same warmth and respect for others that you had before fame. Every goal he scores and every charitable act he commits to seems to come from the same place: gratitude. That is what keeps people watching, not just for his skills, but for what he represents. As the Egyptian king continues to inspire millions, his story serves as a reminder that being rich is not only about money, it is about generosity, perspective, and purpose. From the narrow streets of Nagreg to the biggest stadiums in the world, Salah's rise is a tale of balance between power and peace, between success and soul. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching till the end. Which part of Salah do you love the most? Share your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you in our next episode.